Hey guys, just greasing the machine here. Got it in high speed. It looks like I'm in slow motion, but it's in high speed. Anyways, we're gonna fix this cow pond. We got a guy here. He's got him a cow pond that was dug a long time ago. Doesn't have a whole lot of water in it. And the cows use it every day, and it's really nasty actually. But we're gonna go in and we're gonna revamp this thing and make it a usable pond. Trying to get it all greased up. You know, when you're digging these ponds and you're messing around in the water, you want to keep greasing all your pins and bushings. It's really important when you're messing around in water, even more so than when you're not. Okay, so I'm fixing to show you the project before we start real quick, and then we're going to get at it. All right, guys, we're pumping down this little cow pond. We're gonna open it up and make it about twice the size. Owner says it's only about 2 to 3 foot deep, so we're gonna make it deep. And it's gonna start, the expansion's gonna start right in here, and it's gonna go all the way where I'm standing. It's gonna go where the machine's sitting, and kind of swing back around and tie back into the original pond. I'll try to get some good footage. All right, so here I'm going in and kind of roughing in the shape of the pond, and I'm setting all my topsoil out and into a separate pile. It's always nice to do that, because you'll use it different places than you will the clay, you know. So you'll wind up trying to put that on top of everything. So I got all that dirt laid back where I got a little bit of room, and I'm gonna come on in. It seems to be pretty good bottom. So I'm gonna walk the machine in probably about 6-7 foot right there further this way, and start digging somewhere about where the stump is that you see laying sideways. And we're gonna sink this thing on down. I'm gonna start laying that dirt back. I'm just gonna lay it back behind the machine, and we're gonna make this thing, we're gonna make a deep pond out of this, and I believe we can get it done. I believe we can get this bottom done today. Maybe pull the banks on it tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Almost got all the water out of it. Barely any fish in it. A lot of minerals. Barely any fish though. So, I don't know, cool little pond project. This little 3-inch Predator Harbor Freight pump does pretty good. I got it at idle now because the water's trickling in there and it's sucking air. So I got it just idling, trying to get the last little bit of water out. You know, you see the pools. That pool's draining into where the sump is, and that one is too. So I give it another minute or two and let it get what it will, and then I'll be able to deal with the rest of it. It ain't that big a deal. I got those 2 deep holes over there, so you know, as I'm working, if it's a problem, I'll let some of that water in them holes. That'll keep it off of me for the most part. So I think all them dimples right there, I think are where the cows have actually been walking in it. So yeah, I just seen a fish jump over there. But yeah, I think that's what we're looking at there, is where the cows have been standing. Okay guys, see the 2 holes? I got one on both sides of me. I guess you can't see the other one, but anyways, there's a hole on both sides of the machine. That's to put the sludge in so it don't run back in the pond. Okay, you can kind of see here where I'm setting the mud back as far as I can. You know, it's really soft, so what happens there when you start getting a little slope, it'll run right back in the hole, and it just it makes things tough. And maybe you can see how it's sliding down in the hole now. It's sliding, and that's like a trap for it. So then I can back up and get it out of that trap real easy, and then I'll tie that in with the pond slope later. But it's just to keep me from having to dig it out of the bottom of the hole twice, if you were wondering. Yeah, see my company, I got tick birds with me at the moment all around where the pump's at. They're all out in the field too where the discharge is. You just can't see them on the video, but we fed birds all day. They were all happy. Here we're flying back in. It's time for a battery swap. Okay, so I didn't get a video for a little while. I got real busy with the mud, and you can see I'm on the other side of the pond now, opposite of where I just left from in the video, and I don't have a trap over here. I didn't have time to dig the trap. The reason I had time to dig the other 2 traps because I was waiting on the water to go down, but I don't have it here, and you can see the mud's is trying its best to go back in the bottom. You know, I'm able to manage it, but it's a lot better when you got the traps to set it in. Got cows in there. I mean, there was cows in there all day. There were several times I thought they were going to get stuck, but thank goodness that didn't happen. That's about 12 hours worth. I got it cow safe. Cows have been all in it all day. So it's pretty deep, but it's got a good slope on it. So come back tomorrow and finish it up. So here I've already set the mud back one time, and now I'm pulling it back again. And this is the next day, so it's dried out quite a bit. So it's a lot easier to handle. The slops out. The slops over there on the far end of the topsoil pile, and I got a little bit the very back behind me, but most of that there is usable dirt, and I'm just kind of raking it all up, sloping the banks, and putting it in a pile for the owner to use when he wants to. Keep in mind, guys, all this was I got about 16, 17 hours in this total. So if that's counting pumping water and everything. So, and it's a fair sized pond. Some of these aerial shots make it look kind of small, and maybe even not very deep. But I'd say it's probably between 12 and 14 foot of water. In the middle point. Maybe it's probably might be a little more than that. And it's a fair sized pond. It's probably a quarter acre. So it's not small by any means, even though some of these shots make it look that way. Thank you so much for watching, guys. So remember, this was about a 17-hour pond project. I'm pretty proud that we got it done that quick. Thanks again.